What's up, nerds? I'm the Renegade Cactus, but you can call me whatever you want. Welcome back to Professor Layton and the Curious Village. I'm just clicking around here, seeing if we find any... okay. Yeah, any hint coins. Because sooner or later we will probably use some. Though... I kinda like... not using them. Because it's not like... a big ego thing or a big pride thing. Like, I don't want to do it without a hint. It's just more a curious. I want to find out without hints. But there are some riddles, and I know that there are where I will not get through without hints. Or at least probably.
Welcome to Reinhold Manor. Thank you for coming. I'm Matthew, butler and servant to the Reinhold family. Everyone is waiting upstairs for you. But before you go, I have a message from Lady Dahlia. She has requested that you take a look at this puzzle. Please do not be taken aback. My lady has the strangest sense of propriety sometimes.
Doesn't matter? Okay. Okay, to move a match, hold it by its center and drag it. To rotate a match, touch one of its ends and drag it. Okay, so either this or that. And I know what kind of puzzle it will be. The matches below are arranged in the shape of a dog, more or less. This poor little doggy was just minding his own business when a car came barreling down the road and ran him over. Move 2 matches to change the picture so that it shows the dog after the accident. All puzzles are a matter of perspective, so don't assume that you'll be looking at the dog from the side by the time you're finished with this one. Alright, so in the beginning they give you tips, because this one is not really hard. There are quite a few puzzles where you just switch around matches. Most of the time it is they are math problems, but here it is pretty easy, and they actually give you the hint of you might not be looking at the side. We see a dog from the side, so we just do this, and then we see a dog laying flat on the ground.
That should do it.
Bam. Like, those kinds of puzzles, I am normally pretty good. And like I said, this one is an easy one, and they even give you the hint. But kind of morbid. Like, they could have just talked about a dog wanting to sleep, but okay. The car flattened the poor dog. Let this be a lesson to you. Be aware of your surroundings when driving.
Yeah, that's absolutely correct. My commendations.
I was about to read condemnations.
But my commendations, sir. Again, I do apologize for the strangeness of the request. Now please walk this way. We mustn't keep Lady Dahlia and company waiting.
Alright, so we just killed the dog. And now we're gonna steal from them, because I want all of your coins. I want them. I want all of them. Oh, that might be a puzzle. Professor, look at these paintings on the wall here. It's a very nice portrait, isn't it? I bet it's the late Baron Reinhold pictured here. But what about this one, Professor? Who could this pretty girl be? The 2 portraits are next to each other, so they're likely family. She's probably the Baron's daughter.
That's exactly right, sir. You are looking at the portrait of Flora, the late Baron's daughter. Pardon me for asking, but I couldn't help but notice your keen interest in art. Would you care to take this old frame with you? It used to hold the most wonderful painting. However, all that's left of it now is this small scrap.
Got a painting scrap. The painting option has been added to the trunk. You can assemble the fragments of the old painting here. To access the painting, touch the trunk to open it, then tap the painting icon. So this is a piece of that old painting then? How interesting. That's actually a pretty nice, like, mini game, kinda. because you just every now and then you find scraps and then you have to puzzle them together. Alright, can we go down there? No. So all we can do is go up or talk to him again. Maybe he has another puzzle for us.
Please make your way to the first floor.
Okay, no, he doesn't because we are the awaited guests. He can't take too much time from us. It's so beautiful. This game is so beautiful.
Oh? Oh, you must be Professor Layton, I presume. It's an honor to make your acquaintance.
Oh no, the pleasure's all mine.
No!
Luke!
Come back, sweetie!
Honestly, why am I constantly surrounded by incompetence? This is a disaster. Whatever is the matter? Oh, this is simply terrible. My dear, sweet baby, my Claudia. Your Claudia? Sweet, sweet Claudia, my little honeykins, my smoochy pie, my baby. Matthew! Matthew! Got a hit coin. Now let's talk to this big-nosed fella.
The name's Simon. I'm Baron Reinhardt's nephew. My father is the little brother of Gordon there. Or rather, he was until he kicked the bucket, as they say. But I digress. So you're the famous Professor Layton, huh? I thought you'd have more presence. Well, never mind that. I take it you won't mind if I throw a puzzle your way? It shouldn't prove difficulty for a man of your ability. If you're as good as they say, this shouldn't amount to much more than a distraction.
Pretty full of yourself, fella. I am freaking Professor Layton.
Oh, goodness.
As shown in the diagram below, you have a quarter of a circle. Within this circle is a rectangle ABCD, which touches the edge of the circle at point D. Assuming that point B is located at the center of the circle, how long is a diagonal line A to C? Alright, that is actually not too hard. Because what we're looking for is A through C. By the way, I can scribble around here. So, we know that B is the center of the circle, which means B is 5 centimeter, but the whole radius is 10 centimeter. And since B is at the exact... Oh, wait. The radius would be 10, but to A it wouldn't be... Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I hate that. I so hate that. Let me think for a second. Oh wait. Oh, that is nice. So if I think correctly, and I could be wrong, but if I think correctly, radius is 10 centimeter. This is the radius as well, and wouldn't you know it, this would be a radius as well, because it's the middle point to an outer part of the circle. This is a radius, this is a radius, this is a radius, everything's a radius, which means it's 10 centimeter. So since this is a radius, we know that this line is 10 centimeters. And since it is a rectangle, it is the same as this one, so it is 10 centimeters. Nope. 10, I said.
Luke, here's my
No math required.
Critical thinking is the key to success.
Alright. That's right. Diagonal line AC is the exact same length as diagonal line BD. BD is the same length as the radius of the circle, so once you've worked that out, the only thing left to do is add 5 and 5. Which is pretty easy. Haha, it appears that you're the real deal, Professor. I apologize for doubting you, dear. It seems you've quite a mind for puzzles. I think I switched his voice around. Unless a man than I might consider jealousy to be a reasonable response. I think you should listen to Lady Dahlia. I like this guy.
Professor Layton, yes? My name is Gordon, the Baron's brother and one of those who requested your services. I'd like to explain our situation further, but right now it's probably best to do as Lady Dahlia says.
So, wait, let's talk to him first. My lady, what is it? What in the world happened?
My little Claudia got scared and ran off. Didn't you see her dart out of the room?
I must have missed her. I'm terribly sorry, my lady.
Oh, you're just useless, aren't you? Professor, you didn't see which way my baby ran off to, didn't you?
Your baby, madam? If you're referring to that white cat. I saw it run out that door a moment ago.
What? And you simply stood there and let her escape?
Well, she is a cat. They are animals, after all, and animals must run about from time to...
You fool! She's not just a cat. She has a name, and that name is Claudia Reinhold. She's a delicate flower, and she is simply a mess when I'm not close by to comfort her. Matthew, I need you to find Claudia and bring her back immediately.
About these little inheritance problems of yours, Lady Dahlia.
That can wait. Can't you see that we have a more pressing concern on our hands at the moment? You could have stopped her and you didn't, so you have a responsibility to find Claudia and bring her back. Sending the professor off to find a silly cat. The nerve! Who do you think you are?
Haha, oh, it's fine, Luke. Besides, Lady Dahlia does have a point. It does seem we let Claudia run off. No, we didn't. Madam, if you'll excuse us, we have a cat to track down.
Thank you, and please hurry. My Claudia is such a delicate flower, even the coarse outdoor air might prove too much for her.
Alright. The fugitive feline. Lady Dahlia's cat has escaped. Search St Mystere for the runaway feline. Of course, we're gonna save our progress. But we're we're only 12 minutes in, so we're gonna go around and see some more of the village.
Ah, are you still here? When are we going to discuss the inheritance?
We can't go through there because he's blocking. In his case, I get it that he's blocking a path. Alright, let's head outside and look for the cat. We found it, but she will probably run away.
Professor, there she is.
And there she's gone.
Drat, she ran off.
We can't stop now. Let's give chase, Luke.
That's the burns. It looked like the engine blew out. So this is St Mystere, the famous stomping ground of the late Baron Augustus Reinhold. I wonder what kind of tricks the old man set up in this village before he shuffled off. Oh, Layton, you ridiculous dandy. Just you wait. All the treasure you seek will be mine.
I really cannot remember there being an evil someone in this game. But hey, good thing that I don't remember. Oh, it's you, mister.
Please, call me Ramon. Can I be of some assistance?
As a matter of fact, Ramon, yes. Lady Dahlia's cat has slipped out of the house. Have you seen her about?
Do you mean dear Claudia? I think I saw her pass through here and run into the village a few moments ago.
If that's the case, I sure wish he'd bothered to catch her before she ran away.
Well, again, she is a cat, so that's pretty normal to see a cat running. Yo.
You need something? You do, don't you? Yeah, I could see it in your face. Open book, is there what you are?
Excuse me, but you didn't happen to see Lady Dahlia's cat come through here a moment ago, did you?
Ah, the fluffy white killer, yeah. I think she ran towards the village square. Yep, she went that way.
I see. Thank you.
Think nothing of it. If only all questions were that easy to answer. Well then, I'll be off now.
Who'd have thought he'd turn out to be such a nice chap? Shall we head for the village square then?
Indeed, let's be off. Hold on, let's take a look at what's behind that blue door. Do you see it? That blue door over there appears to be a jar. Care to take a look inside? Why? I mean, of course, but why? Anyway, we found a candle. Look here, my boy. This extinguished candle has reminded me of a simply wonderful puzzle. Great. Puzzle 15. How many are left? 10 candles stand burning in a dining room. A strong breeze blows in through an open window and extinguishes 2 of them. Checking in on the candles later, you see that 1 more candle has gone out. To make sure no more flames go out, you shut the window. Assuming the wind doesn't extinguish any more candles, how many candles do you have left in the end? Once again, trick question. If you want to try it yourself, pause. Alright. This is, once again, now many people would think like 7, because 2 are blown out, then another 1. So 10 minus 3 is 7. But it's the other way around. This is one of those, once again, popular trick questions, because assuming the wind doesn't extinguish any more candles, how many candles do you have left in the end? In the end, all the ones that aren't extinguished burn down, so they're gone, which means the 3 that are actually extinguished are left. So it's 3. Unless I misread, but should be it. Yeah, correct.
Professor, I've solved it!
He solved it. That's correct. The 7 candles that manage to stay lit will melt down completely. The only candles that remain in the end are the 3 that are extinguished by the wind and therefore stay intact. Excellent work, my boy. Sometimes it's important to consider the obvious too. Delving too deep into the implied can cause misconceptions. Alright, let's look around for some more coins. Or riddles. I'm taking both. Oh? Because the thing is, you can actually miss quite a few riddles, because if you don't click on pretty much everything, you're gonna miss them. There's something I find very charming about this chair. Oh, that reminds me, Luke. Have you heard this one before? A rabbi and a priest walk into a bar. Oh, goodness. Which chair? A new multi-purpose event hall has been built in the center of your town. It will be used for everything from concerts to sporting events to conventions. With the hall complete, it's time to order the chairs. 5 chair designs, labeled A to E, are being considered. But of all the designs, only 1 chair is completely suitable for the hall. Which chair is it? Pause if you want to solve it yourself. Alright. This one is incredibly easy. Because, I mean, you could say this one looks the part, this one is easily stored away. But only 1 type of chair is completely stackable. And it's this one. So if you have like 500 chairs, 500 of those, that's gonna take all of the hall. 500 of those, chaos. But 500 of those make 5 stacks of 100. Or something like that, and done.
How does this sound?
Done. Correct.
Did it!
We did it. That's right. Of all the designs, only E can be stacked upon itself. In a hall like the one described, each event requires a different number of seats and thus a change in seating arrangements. The stackability of E makes it the best chair for the job. Well done. I suppose this puzzle was too easy for you, my boy. And we got a painting scrap. Anything else around here? Doesn't seem to be the way. So let's get outside. We are at around 20 minutes, so we're gonna leave it for now. I tip my hat to you. And I thank you all for watching. I'm the Renegade. Cactus and I gotta run. Bye bye.